Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your January 2019 mid-month readings. We're looking at the last half of January, the last couple of weeks of January 2019. Welcome to everybody who's joined us here today. Welcome to anybody new. Thank you always for those of you who continue to follow my channel, liking, sharing, subscribing, sending in your support, feedback, and comments. Thank you so much. And to all of my clients out there, regular and new, always a continued offer of gratitude for continuing to reach out for personal readings, which keep me so busy all of the time. It's an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Thank you. If any of you are interested in a personal reading with me and you've not read with me before, or you've forgotten the information, you can get more info and contact details by clicking on the description bar of any of the videos I post, or you can go to my channel's homepage and click on the little About button there. You can email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you. I can usually get back to you within the same day or the first 24 hours of your initial contact with more info. And turnaround time for readings, excuse me, I'm a little hoarse. Turnaround time for readings is pretty good too. I do readings full time, 5 to 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week. It is all that I do. Well, not all that I do 24/7, but it's all that I do during the majority of most of my days. So I'm pretty diligent at working with people's schedules to get them readings as quickly as we possibly can. I do a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, of all different types and lengths and costs, so there's a few to choose from if you're interested. You can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy, and that link is also provided. And I offer a few different types of packages there and readings too, but it seems like the majority of the requests I get through Instantgo is for one question, one answer, or fast answers to the quicker, easier questions. If it's a more complex or complicated situation, I think the more traditional or conventional readings are probably advisable live or recorded. But something else, another option to consider in our tech-savvy world today. All right, let's get right into this reading. This is for the air sign of Aquarius for January 2019, mid-month, last half of January. Watch your rising and moon sign videos as well if you know them for additional clarification. General readings always resonate a little differently for everybody. Okay, Aquarius. Ooh, we begin with the Sun, followed by the Eight of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the Ten of Pentacles. My goodness, what a sparkly reading. From the bottom of the deck, your overall energy and guidance, Aquarius, is the Six of Wands, victory and triumph. This is, my goodness, just a beautifully powerful spread, and it's almost as if you don't even need the Sun, but I love the Sun. Major Arcana card, the Sun, in my opinion, one of the most powerfully, I think the most powerfully influential card in the tarot. In terms of a spread, when the Sun comes out in a tarot spread, it influences all the cards in the spread. I mean, when you think about the actual Sun, when it comes out, it shines over everything. It brings, light, illumination, clarity, light, love, warmth, laughter, winter into spring, darkness into light. It gives us that almost primal, visceral sense of the night is over and now we have the light. It's a beautiful energy. It can boost all the positive energy of the surrounding cards in a spread, and it can lessen and reduce any challenging energy in the cards in the spread, and it provides illumination and clarity as well. It can be a social card, lots of social energy and laughing, abundance with this card, a lightening up of heavy energies or loosening up of previously restrictive energies you'll find during the time when the Sun comes out. And for you, it's the last half of January. It looks lovely. That Sun is clarified by the Eight. I mean, the rest of your cards are great, but the Sun just like bumps it up a couple of notches. So this the Eight of Wands clarifies the Sun. So the Eight of Wands is a card about messages coming in, powerful, positive communication messages coming in. Sometimes it represents waiting for messages, but they're going to be here pretty quickly because they've left their point of origin and they're just about reached their destination here. So it's a card about, it can be about messages, information coming in, messages coming in the upright position, the implication, and plus with the sun, very strong, positive, powerful in communication, and probably coming in quite quickly. And in fact, as we transition into the middle of January, it could be the cause for this lovely sun energy, this victory, triumph, success energy, excuse me, because of these powerful, fast-moving messages and news coming in for you. The Eight of Wands is also a card about travel, fast travel too. You may be traveling quite quickly around the middle of January, or receive news about traveling quickly, but it's certainly happy as well. Some of you may be traveling to, I mean, even though it's post-holiday, some of you may be taking a vacation or traveling, traveling somewhere, or traveling back from somewhere. I just got to. Some of you may have been traveling you traveled for the holidays, and you may be coming back around this time, around the middle of January or so, although in general readings timing can be kind of fluid. So anyway, it's happy energy. It's beautiful, positive energy. I feel like a lot of you are really happy and really celebrating some kind of news message or results of what's happened over the last maybe couple of weeks or so. Maybe the last month or so, maybe the holiday seasons, while enjoyable for many people, I feel like, oh yeah, I just got that thing that I get sometimes. Definitely you're coming back from travels, but you're coming back from, it feels like something really lovely, positive, and extraordinary happened to some of you. And as a result of that, you're coming back with this lovely, happy, positive sun energy. It's like there was a wait before. And even for some of you, of course, general readings, energy is going to vary. Even for some of you, there may still be some, maybe a little bit of, maybe it's not entirely gone. It's like a huge weight's been lifted off of you. I just got very powerful validation about that. So lovely, wonderful. I also just I feel like some of you, maybe not a lot of you, but some of you were able to resolve actually no, I feel like for a lot of you were able to resolve or have a really good resolvement of a particularly difficult situation within a relationship. Yeah. Some of you, I feel, actually got a proposal, maybe during the holiday season or during New Year's time. So anyway, any way you look at it, however this resonates in your life, whether it's in love, whether it's in friendship, whether it's in business and work, you could have gotten news about, a very lovely job, work, career offer, promotion, that you had been waiting for, I think, and you're just kind of over the moon about it because you worked really hard too. I mean, your crowning card, the Six of Wands, is not just victory and success. It's significant victory and success, and it comes after a pretty significant challenge, conflict, problem. So whatever was before, it's like it's in the bag. It's behind you. Now, at or towards the end of January 2019, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Lots of pentacle energy here, earth energy, often in the tarot pointing to work that we put into our life, whether actual work, job, career, money, finances, home, property, or the work and the efforts that we put into our day-to-day life, into our relationships as well. But it can often represent money, finance, property, real estate, assets. It's earth energy, so it can represent in a very tangible, see, touch, feel way, because that's the element of earth. Aces represent the number one, so they always represent the start of something new, a new beginning, a new path, or the opportunity for that. The Ace of Pentacles is tangible new beginnings. This is often a card that comes up for moving, relocating, beginning a new job, sometimes receiving a sum of money, sometimes unexpectedly, or resources that enable you to start over again in a very practical way that will affect your day-to-day life. And while it's at the beginning, it holds the promise, as you can see, of something that will increase in abundance down the road. So often a moving, relocating, new job card, or a combination of all of those. Maybe some of you are moving and relocating for a new job, or receiving, or you could be starting your own business having received, the investments or the funds to do that. You could have been receiving a new job offer or a job promotion or something of that sort. Definitely in the traditional earth energy part of your life that deals with money, job, property, home, the actual house. It definitely looks like a new opportunity, a new path, a new beginning has opened up. That promises a growing sense of abundance as time goes on. And it's something that will lead to a sense of security and commitment and safety and stability. Again, I'm just getting marriage because, and I'll tell you why in a second, because the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. What a tremendous progression here in a short period of time. And I love that this shows up. So we begin with the pip cards in the tarot, just like with playing cards. The ace is the number 1. And we end with a 10 numerically. So 10s represent completion, achievement, the cycle ending, or coming together in a way where it then transitions into something else or just maintains. So the 10 of Pentacles, which used to be called the inheritance card, what does inheritance mean? It means a current sense, like when you get an inheritance from family or estate division or something. Inheritance means a current, present sense of abundance, whether that's finance or resources. But it comes from the long, slow accumulation of what went into getting it to here so that you can have it. Like a family home or a family business or a family estate that you get, and it's really, really quite nice and abundant for you. But the reason it's there is because a lot of people worked for a long time to kind of invest in this, put into this, work in this. So this represents stability, security, continuity, that comes from everything that went into building it up to be this way. Whether this can represent long-term marriage relationships, long-term career path with a successful retirement. There's a strong connection to home and family with the Ten of Pentacles because it used to be called the inheritance card. So it could be family money, family business, family property, family estate. And for some of you, it's quite clear with this Ace of Pentacles. Some of you may be getting an inheritance or something from the division of assets from an estate or family home or business or property or something of that sort. You may not be getting the full amount. It may be coming in like certain partial payments or something like that. But because I feel like it looks like it starts here with the promise of leading to here, which is exactly what we want to do. We want to start at the beginning, and we want, who doesn't want this, So definitely in terms of money or property or actual inheritance or family issues, that's definitely coming in for some of you around the end of January or so. For others of you, again, I feel like in relationships, like some of you, I feel were dating somebody, and maybe you've been dating somebody for quite some time, and there had been some talk. You want it to be, this stable. Perhaps some of you want to be married, and maybe there's been some struggles, some challenges in getting it to go to another level. I feel like some of you actually got that proposal, possibly over the holiday season, possibly over New Year's, because, I'm recording these at the very end of December, so, New Year's, this could be all happening, Christmas, all happening around the same time. You have this tangible new beginning, you have this proposal, because, what is the goal for that? The goal is to, in doing that, is to sit across the table from your breakfast table from your partner 25 years ago, with your coffee, 25 years from now with your coffee. This is what we hope a truly healthy, loving, nurturing relationship heads towards and culminates in. Its stability, security, continuity, safety, a sense of rootedness that comes from all the time and effort and patience and work that went into it. And the opportunity for that and the beginning of that is happening for you, Aquarius, towards the end of January. And your overall energy, of course, Six of Wands, victory and triumph after a struggle, can also represent public recognition. Some of you may be in the public eye, high public visibility. You may be receiving an award, a promotion, acknowledgement for something. You may have won something. Definitely, you are not the only one seeing whatever this beautiful, lovely energy is. My goodness, this is such an extraordinary cards I'm looking at. I would love to pull these cards for myself. So Aquarius, that pretty much wraps up your January 2019 mid-month general reading. I hope you have enjoyed it because it makes me happy just looking at these cards. So Again, if any of you are interested in a more personal one-on-one reading with me, please feel free to email me directly at maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'd be so happy to work with you. You can get that contact info by clicking on the description bar of any of the videos I post, or the little About button you'll find on my YouTube channel's homepage. I do love and romance, of course, relationship compatibility charting, reconciliation potential. I do career work and finance readings as well as investment readings. And I also do 6 and 12-month overviews, which take a look at what's coming in your life and all the main sectors of your life over the next 6 or 12 months, depending on how far ahead you want to look. And while I always get requests and orders for them all during the year, I always get a lot. They seem to be quite popular during, like November through February as we transition out of one year and into another. People like to kind of take a more focused look ahead, so another option for you to consider. All right, Aquarius, I will see you again in a couple of weeks for the February 2019 general readings. February already, can you believe that? So I hope that you continue to have a beautiful transition into the beginning of this new year, and I wish you joy, love, peace, and a happy life always, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.